It's common for people, especially beginners, to get confused between chop saw and miter saw. No surprise, as they do look awfully alike to the untrained eye. Actually, some people use them interchangeably, which isn't a right choice as it can lead to unclean and inaccurate finish. Despite their look, both these power tools have understandable differences. Knowing them helps you use the right one for the task. Now let's see the video for better understand. A chop saw is a cutting tool that does one thing. It crosscuts lengths of wood or metal into shorter pieces. It doesn't cut angles, bevels, or curves, and it doesn't do rip cuts. A miter saw resembles a chop saw, with one key difference. The stand holding the miter saw can pivot left and right, usually to a maximum angle of 45 degrees. The front of a miter saw table is rounded, not square like a chop saw table, and it's marked with an angle gauge. The handle used to rotate the saw extends from the front of the table, and a locking mechanism prevents the saw from moving once you've selected the angle. Most contemporary chop saws are metal cutting tools. Because of this, the table is usually longer than it is wide and features an adjustable clamp. Metal cutting blades are interchangeable. You can select an abrasive blade, which cuts slowly but works on any type of metal, or a tungsten carbide tipped TCT blade with teeth. A TCT blade works faster and more accurately for cutting tubing and other relatively thin metal. Although the blade angle isn't adjustable, you can make angle cuts by clamping the material to the table at an angle. Chop saws are used for cutting metal rods, such as rebar, angle iron, metal, and plastic pipes, metal building materials, such as studs, gutters, and posts, wood with embedded nails, screws, and other metal. A miter saw does everything a traditional wood cutting chop saw does, plus a lot more, so woodworkers use it a lot. A standard miter saw can do most cuts you're likely to need on a construction site. But if you're in the shop, a compound miter saw is more useful. Miter saws are used for cutting straight crosscuts in wood studs and trim pieces, such as baseboards and corner bead, hardwood floorboards to length angles needed to construct frames for windows, doors, and picture frames, bevels for lap joints, which are stronger than butt joints made by cutting ends at 90 degrees, compound angles, and crown molding. You can get a decent chop saw for a little more than $100, but if you need more power or a blade that tilts for cutting bevels, today, most miter saws are compound miter saws. You can find a budget one for a little more than $150. If you want one that slides on the track, the price runs between $450 and $700. Both corded and cordless miter saws are available in this range. We are almost wrapping up. These are the common differences between these two. Hope you like this video. Please comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos.